I just got back from the most epic and stressful drift events of my life.
Oh, there it goes. Just driving the race car to go get truck parts.
I haven't showered in 2 days. I've slept for 2 hours probably total.
What happened? Alexi found himself a drift trike over here.
I thought it was a great idea to fly out to South Carolina, pick up my truck and trailer, to drive it back to Arizona where I moved to, and stop and go drifting along the way. Take in mind I hadn't seen this truck in 2 months, and I just kind of assumed everything was good. Day 1 was pretty uneventful. I just drove as far as I could and stopped. Day 2 is when everything went wrong. I was headed to my buddy's shop in Alabama to pick up some parts I bought from him, but the truck just wasn't making it. I limped it along for as long as I can. I actually unloaded the drift car from the trailer, drove it into town to get parts, came back, installed a fuel pump on the truck on the side of the road in the middle of the night. That didn't fix it. Towed it to my buddy's shop, worked on it there all night long, got like 2 hours of sleep, and in the morning I'd put in a new FICM, the injector module, and I'd put in a new IPR, which is the oil pressure regulator for the injectors, because, you know, 6-liter power stroke problems. At that point, everything seemed to be okay. There were still some other little issues, but I just limped it along. I drove for as long as I could, stopped at a hotel at about midnight, and then the next day I finally made it into Texas. I was going drifting with Lone Star Drift at the Houston Police Academy. We're going to meet up with some of my internet friends, meet them in person, as well as meet Alexi from Noriyaro. And it was awesome.
We're finally in the great state of Texas.
Woo!
I'm about an hour and a half out from the track. I am definitely behind schedule. I tried to get up and leave first thing this morning. I was so sore from working on the truck that it just took me a while just to get out of bed, just to start moving. But we'll be there in an hour and a half. One of my buddies, Mr. John Yim, he's trying to save me a spot, so hopefully I can park next to him because he has an 8.6 too, so it'd be nice to have the 8.6s, you know, real strong together. But
Finally made it to the track. Now we're gonna go do some 8.6 tandems with my buddy John Yim and his 400 horsepower SR 28.6. He's gonna show me the track, and then we'll see if I can keep up.
Yep, I'm ready, John. Let's do it. It's so much fun. Oh, this is fun. Oh, man. like these new tires. That was awesome.
Nice setup.
Once you get 2 Corollas, they just start to multiply. So now we got 1 Corolla, 2 Corolla, 3 Corolla, Cressida wagon. Yeah, lots of old Toyotas here. This is pretty cool. And the big crowd over here is for Alexi from Noriyaro. I was talking to him a little bit earlier because he's a Corolla guy who was hanging out with me and John Yim for a few minutes before he started doing ride-alongs. That's what this big line is for. Here's one of the other cars that showed up. He's just here hanging out. Got some watts. 4.8 GE power. And this car has like working air conditioning, so that's really cool. It's like a super clean, super complete car. Obviously, you know, you can see it's lived a life, but it's like everything works, man. It's just awesome. And oh, so this is a JDM rear bumper. You see, it's really shallow to the body. USDM bumpers stick out a ton, so JDM bumper in there. That's really cool. Then we've got this X7 Cressida with a 1UZ swap. That's rad. And then nifty wheels. I would love to get some of these, but they're a lot of money. And I think he has the JDM rear bumper too for his Cressida because it's super short to the car. That's cool. And this is John Yim's car. SR20, like 400 horsepower, fancy wheels, fresh paint, fresh vinyl. I was giving him a hard time because he's got this, you know, fancy SR in here, and then he's got like a cheap intercooler. But it does the job. So they got a competition going on right now. This is like a street car competition way over there. I don't know how well my camera is focusing because I can't really see the screen. There we go. And I was going to try and enter it, but my car is not legal for it. And then I was going to do a pit walk, but all the cool cars are on track. So maybe I'll just walk around and look at a few of the stuff and give you an idea of what's here at this Lone Star Drift event. Some cool cars over here. This is a pretty serious car with a fuel cell and all the stuff in the back. I got a 350Z. Shredder. A nice Infinity. And we got one of these, oh, that's cool. Check that out. So this is the new Toyota 86, which isn't an 86, it's a ZN6. This is like an Itasha car, and then it's got Watanabe wheels on it. That's really cool. So it's a 86, you know, new 86 with the traditional 86, you know, 8-spoke Watanabes. Then you've got this sweet 4-door car with these Rays wheels, these sweet old school wheels on this, you know, police interceptor.
I bought you a dozen tires from Guino.
Check out this sweet, like, Kevlar BMW, man. It's not a wrap. This is really cool. Listen to them BQ trumpets go. Check this out. Not every day you see an FD RX-7 out at a drift event. Oh, hey, I got a friend here. That's awesome. This is a sweet Infinity, lowered wide body, all the fancy wheels. We got Alexi out there in the 350Z doing some ride-alongs. He's just getting over there. In between runs, he's been doing rides for people. In between the competition runs, he's been doing rides for people.
Here we go, Alexi also in the 350Z. He also knows how to drive in the left hand, not just the right hand side.
Let's take a look at this IS300. These are another car that I really love, and they've really started coming out and drifting quite a bit more lately. There's not so many cars that are, there's not so many IS300s that are manual, but there's enough, or what you can do, because it's a stock JZ car, you can just go ahead and swap in a turbo JZ, although I think this is an NA that was turbo by looking at the valve covers. I love these cars. They look so good. All right, John's just finishing up fixing a misfire on his car, and then I think we're gonna go do some laps now that the competition's over. We'll get some more 8.6 tandems in. Oh, that was fun.
Oh!
What happened?
I lost the bolt from my forelink.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
So those were some okay laps, and then John pulls off, and let's take a look at what happened. See, what happened was he lost a bolt for the panhard bar right there, and lost a bolt for the forelink, as well as a misalignment spacer. So he can't exactly bolt that back up how it is. So he can't drive until he figures that out. So that kind of sucks. So I might be coming to save John's day. I don't know. Let's find out if this is gonna work. I don't have hardware bolts, but I do have misalignment spacers. So that might could work. Hey, John.
Why are you letting them on saving you?
Oh, you have one?
Yeah. All right, well, while John fixes his car, I'm gonna go do some solo laps because I need to learn the actual track layout. All right. Come around this way, go back out this way, over here. All right, let's do this. of good driving end of the day with some night runs, and then we all just went and got dinner, got some Texas barbecue. And I crashed at John's house and just had a good night.
But in the next video...
Check this out. From over here, I was like, what's going on? Oh.
Stop right here under the firewall.